Is JD here? Where's JD? Hi, JD. He's lost weight. He got a little thinner, and I'm looking for a heavy set gentleman, and now I find a perfect looking specimen. He's doing a great job, and he's working on the deal, right? How's that moving? Is it okay? The big deal? You see it happening? So if it doesn't happen, I'm blaming J.D. Vance. If it does happen, I'm taking full credit. No, I think it'll be. I think it has to happen. I think they're desperate. Attorney General Pam, my friend Pam Bondi. Hi, Pam. And we just left the Supreme Court. I didn't realize it's the first time in history that a president went to the Supreme Court. I was really surprised to hear that. And Supreme Court's not been acting very well, actually. It was today on Birthright, Citizenship. How did it finish up? Who knows, right? That's the problem. You never know. You know with the Democrats, because the Democrat appointment always votes, no matter what. You can have the greatest case in history. You could have a case where the person you're suing admits they're guilty. And if you're in front of a Democrat judge, she'll overturn that admittance. Now, it's very unfair. And Republicans, judges and justices, they always want to show that they're independent. I don't care if Trump appointed me. I don't care if it doesn't make any difference to me. I'm voting against him because they want to show their independence.
What you just watched was never supposed to be public. On April 1st, 2026, the White House hosted an Easter luncheon for MAGA pastors and religious allies. The event was closed press, but someone posted the full recording to the official White House YouTube channel before rushing to delete it. Too late. The internet already had it. Hours earlier, Donald Trump had made history as the first sitting president to attend Supreme Court oral arguments. The case was Trump v. Barbara, his executive order to end birthright citizenship. He sat in the front row and watched as justice after justice, including 3 he personally appointed, dismantled his administration's arguments. Chief Justice Roberts called the legal reasoning quirky. Justice Barrett questioned basic constitutional logic. Even Gorsuch pushed back hard. Trump didn't stay for the other side's arguments. He walked out after 90 minutes, and within the hour posted that America is the only country stupid enough to allow birthright citizenship. That claim is false. Over 30 countries grant it. But the rant didn't stop on Truth Social. Behind closed doors with his allies, he went further, calling justices stupid, accusing Republican judges of betraying him, and dismissing the entire judiciary as unfair. This is a president who, just weeks earlier, called his own Supreme Court an embarrassment to their families after they struck down his tariff policy 6-3.
Stupid people. But the Democrats, you can have the greatest case in history, and they'll be voting against you every single time. And then they get upset with you when you complain about it. I get admonished a little bit. There is no Republican judge, and there is no Democrat judge, a certain person says. And I say, you've lost all credibility when you say that. It's really pretty tough. So Pam and I were over there with some people, and we watched, and actually nobody knew what the hell was going on. Simple subject. It's, look at the time. It was passed right at the end of the Civil War. It was for the babies of slaves, that's it. It wasn't for billionaire Chinese people who have 57 children that become American citizens. They didn't have that in mind. But, it's hard to explain that to some people.
3 things happened in this leaked footage that deserve your full attention. First, Trump publicly humiliated the judiciary. He called Supreme Court justices stupid. He accused every Democrat-appointed judge of automatic bias and every Republican-appointed judge of betrayal. This from a man who, on the same day, became the first president to physically show up at the Supreme Court during oral arguments. a move legal experts across the spectrum called a blatant attempt to intimidate the bench. He went there to pressure them. They rejected his arguments anyway, and he responded by trashing them at a private event. Second, the Iran deal moment. J.D. Vance is currently the lead American negotiator in back-channel peace talks with Iran, working through Pakistani intermediaries to end a war now in its 5th week. Iran has specifically said they will only negotiate with Vance, rejecting every other envoy Trump has sent. And here's the president, on camera, telling his vice president that failure belongs to him and success belongs to Trump. This is how alliances fracture. If you're Iran and you're watching this, what's your incentive to deal with Vance when his own boss just publicly made him disposable? Third, and this is the part nobody saw coming, the woman standing next to Trump at the Supreme Court that morning, the one he calls "my friend Pam" in this very footage, was fired the next day. Pam Bondi was removed as Attorney General on April 2nd after 14 months of controversy. She botched the Epstein files release that Trump himself reportedly blocked. She failed to deliver the political indictments Trump wanted. Career DOJ officials said she inflicted more damage on the department than anyone in its 155-year history. Her portrait was photographed in a trash can within 24 hours. This footage was supposed to disappear. It shows you exactly how power operates when it thinks nobody is watching. A president attacking the institution designed to check him. A vice president set up to take the fall. And a loyal attorney general called a friend on camera, then fired the next morning. Stay informed. Like, subscribe, and share this. Because the things they try to delete are usually the things you need to see most.